Welcome to this explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're here today because we're jumping right into something truly visionary. Think about Vrubel's mosaics or Wagner's operas, right? They wanted this total work of art that completely consumed the senses, but they were bound by the physical materials of their time. Today we're looking at an impossible, fascinating bridge where that physical weight of history actually meets the digital speed of our future. We're going to trace a lineage that starts all the way back in the sun-baked marble of ancient Greece and ends squarely in the decentralized digital ledgers of the future. This isn't just about cool technology, it's about the manifestation of human intent in the age of artificial intelligence.
Okay, let's dive into this syllabus. Think of this as a highly structured masterclass on moving beyond AI hype into true institutional implementation. We'll cover the golden cultural thread, the directing intelligence, transfiguring the machine, blockchain as digital notary, and finally, the phygital classroom.
Section 1. The golden cultural thread, reconnecting the lineage.
Let's move to and see how this builds. Putting on our historian's lens, we have to look at total art plus tech not as some wild technological disruption, but really as a harmonic cultural reunion. Back in the 5th century BC, the ancient Greek theater was this incredible, living system of sound and movement and civic duty. That laid the complete groundwork. Then we got the 17th century Baroque stage offering early virtual scenography, and the 19th century world-building of Wagner and Vrubel. By the 20th century, we see Sergei Diaghilev orchestrating modern production systems. And now, today we have SurR.Ai bringing this unbroken thread into Web3 and phygital networks. Literally, AI and blockchain are just the modern-day equivalents of the Greek amphitheater and stone masks, tools built to amplify the human spirit.
So stepping into a strategist role for a second, let's define what powers this new stage. It's called Numeric Humanism. This draws on people like Klebnikov, who use mathematical grids to chart the laws of time. The idea here is that numbers and systems aren't just cold, dead abstractions. No, they're actual carriers of cultural memory and myth. They anchor real human meaning and intent right into the digital code itself.
Moving to Section 2, the directing intelligence, dismantling the button press myth.
Look, if you're an educator or institutional leader feeling a bit skeptical of generative AI right now, this is absolutely crucial. So, the crucial point is this: AI may generate, but the human artist directs. We have got to dismantle this myth that AI art is just blindly pressing a button. The machine is just a high-speed performer. It provides the computational muscle. But you, the human, you provide the historical DNA, the intent, and the constraints.
A perfect analogy is Sergei Diaghilev and the Ballets Russes. Think about it. Diaghilev didn't paint the stage sets himself. He didn't compose the music, and he definitely didn't dance the steps. But the total, unified work of art, that was undeniably his vision. He was the ultimate auteur governor. And today, artists function the exact same way. We aren't painting the pixels anymore, we're orchestrating the algorithms.
And to really see this systems building in action, look at this number, 32. That's 32 years that Vladi Lepi has spent coordinating Vaganova Ballet at the Brighton Ballet Theatre. This is vital context. We aren't talking about some tech bro chasing a fleeting Web3 trend here. Lepi is a seasoned digital architect of memory. He's a choreographer of systems who actually knows how to transition the discipline of the physical stage right onto the phygital screen.
All right, Section 3, Transfiguring the Machine, the tsvetopis bridge. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the stark contrast it sets up. We're looking at how you move from rigid math into the emotional life force of art. On one side, there's mechanical generation. This is the machine's raw, frictionless data output. It's totally chaotic and, frankly, a bit empty. But on the other side, we have alchemical transfiguration. That's where human intent steps in, acting as the deliberate emotional and spatial power. The AI just gives us raw noise. The human performs the alchemy to transfigure it.
Olga Rozanova's concept of tsvetopis, or color painting, is the perfect historical bridge for this. She talked about liberating pixels into high-energy color fields. This is the exact bridge we need between raw generative AI and human transfiguration. And it's exactly what we need to be teaching students. It's not just about typing a clever prompt. It's about teaching them how to transfigure the canvas and use the machine to find real emotional spatiality.
Section 4, Blockchain as Digital Notary, the Library of Alexandria.
Let's pivot decisively back to our strategist's perspective. We are ignoring all the speculative NFT hype, okay? We're focusing strictly on institutional security and long-term provenance. The magic concept here is temporal anchoring. This means fixing human authorship into an irreversible timestamp using blockchain infrastructure. For museums and collectors, this decentralized ledger is basically the modern Library of Alexandria. It's the ultimate, incorruptible archival memory.
If there is one thing that permanently reframes how we should view Web3, it's this phrase right here. Blockchain does not create the meaning, it protects the record of the meaning. It is fundamentally a secure digital notary, and framing it this way is an absolute game changer for educators.
So, how does this system of temporal law actually work? It's a clear sequence. Step 1, the human prompt, where we treat physical movement as code. Step 2, the AI computation, where the machine runs a precise sequence, let's say a 62-second sequence. And Step 3, the blockchain timestamp, which permanently etches that sequence into an unchangeable ledger to secure it.
And this brilliantly illustrates the whole concept, the green stripe. Think of Rozanova's vibrant green line, right? In our world, the blockchain timestamp is that green stripe. It's a single, undeniable line of verifiable authorship cutting straight through this endless gray sea of anonymous AI data. It proves you were the author and you meant to do it.
Section 5, the Phygital Classroom, Education as Institutional Value.
Let's bring all of this grand vision into actionable reality. How do colleges and theaters actually plug this framework into their existing curriculums? Through modular licensing via LV Agency, Inc. Look at these incredible options. Movement is code, AI is instrument, Digital Provenance 101, Phygital Studio, and the Ethical Media Lab. The beauty here is that LV Agency provides the know-how and the curatorial supervision, meaning institutions don't have to build the tech themselves from scratch.
Ultimately, the future belongs to these hybrid phygital systems. It belongs to the auteur governor. We are teaching students media literacy and responsible AI use so they can build the verifiable digital DNA for the next century. We have to ensure that the human signature remains permanent and mathematically secured against the digital slope.
So I want to leave you with this provocative thought. As AI continues to generate infinite, frictionless content, who will be the architects designing the systems to secure our cultural memory? The history is there, the tools are ready. It's an open invitation for institutional partners to step up and build the next chapter of human-made total art. Thanks so much for joining me today to explore this.